Please help me in welcoming to the stage our first group of performers, Holodeck.
Good evening, we are Holodeck. As some of you may know, a holodeck is a place where anything can happen. Sometimes something goes horribly awry, as is often the case with our shows, and sometimes someone dies. Could be you, sir. Did you sign the waiver? No. Okay. To get us started, we need a suggestion of a location that might fit on this stage. Cheese factory, dueling ground, bus stop, that sort of thing.
Southern Diner.
Southern Diner. Holodeck presents Southern Diner!
You're just gonna stand there and watch.
I'm a trainee. You do that real pretty.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time.
Do you ever slice it up, or you just peel it?
It's a damn potato. What the hell you think?
I'm a trainee. I'm here to get some training.
Why did your mama do this to me? Why did she send you down here?
Because she knows that I need to have some kind of a job if I'm
Yeah, you
ever
do.
going to move out of the house.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you
So I'm here because she's tired of having me in the basement.
do. But moving you out of the basement and having you bother me all day?
It works for her. I mean, I'm here, I'm not there. She's,
All right. So, pull up a chair. Take the potato. You don't get a knife yet. Ooh, wow. One potato juggling. One rocket
potato,
scientist, aren't you, Fred?
Potato, 3, potato, 4. Can I sit?
Yeah.
Oh, just, I'm a trainee, I'm just learning.
Swear to God. You weren't mine? You sure you're mine?
I just go, I just go by what Mama said.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I mean, you know better than me.
Yeah, that's
You
why I
were
claim
there.
you. I just hold out hope. Just hold out hope that maybe, no.
That doesn't speak well of Mama.
Ain't nothing against your mama. It's mainly just you.
I can see that. I'd hate to think you were holding something against Mama.
No. That's not something I ever talk about.
You could talk to me about it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could. And then what happens? Everybody in town knows. Because
Well,
you
you
can't
know.
hold water.
Don't talk about that. I'm going to have to feed it.
Morning, Earl. Coffee hot.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, potatoes au gratin again. Love your potatoes.
Best thing I do.
Oh, thanks so much. I hear you've been talking about Belle again.
Yeah.
Well, I just, it's a small town. Word gets around. Here.
Come on, outlet. What you got to say?
Man, man doesn't run down his wife like that. Or maybe you do. I don't know, Earl. It's just,
If I was
It
going to
doesn't
run her
seem-
down, I'd use a Mack truck.
hey, almost as good as your potatoes.
I'm just saying.
She's sensitive.
She's hateful.
She is that, and your son's no account, and he talks about your mama too. Or talks about his mama, your wife.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think it's right.
What do you propose to do about it?
Well, this, actually, I thought I'd come in, have a word man to man. Say, Earl, you're running your wife down in public again.
Again, Mack Truck.
Yeah.
I sense you've got a little bit more interest in my wife than maybe you ought to have.
It's no secret that I think Belle's a fine woman.
You looking to make a trade?
I hadn't thought of it in those terms.
I didn't think you had thought of that. Raw potatoes is not a good idea.
No. Too much paprika, too. I said it.
Apparently you stand by it.
I do.
All right, so you do have a pair. Good.
Run down your wife. Insult your local sheriff.
I was just waiting for an offer.
Well, supposing we were to think this through, what do you have in mind?
Well, I could use a new bass boat.
I've been interviewing you for weeks now, everyone in the town, and I'm just gonna have to say it's far more interesting than I had expected. I thought when I came to this little town everybody'd be like quiet and ho hum, but there's a lot simmering under the surface here.
Yep. Yeah, I see it. I see it all. I know where the bodies are buried. Figuratively and sometimes literally.
You guys are gonna make the best story. Like, people all over this country are gonna know about your little town and all the intrigue.
We don't cotton to people talking about us.
And yet every single person has been so forthcoming with all the dirt that's going on.
But it's our dirt.
Oh, God, it's so fascinating. I mean, there's affairs right and left, and children that nobody knows who their parents are.
Of
Like,
unknown
either
provenance,
parent. It's amazing. Like, they just dropped out of the sky or something.
Our little burg is a seething hotbed of sin and fornication. But we do try to keep that amongst ourselves.
No, I mean, everybody back and forth, it's like this. It's amazing.
Yeah, just about.
I know things about your daughter that you're just gonna have to wait for the podcast.
I see.
It's gonna be good. Nope, not gonna say anymore.
What sort of podcast is this exactly?
Well, I was just gonna do just a series of 6, but there's so much going on here. I think you've got 2 years worth of intrigue. Weekly, maybe? 30 minutes?
Will there be recipes?
So, I'm hoping to get out of the basement soon. And I've been trainee at the diner
Yeah.
that, with that man who says he's not my dad. But he also says he is. It's very confusing.
Yep. Your mother has included him in a list of 3.
3. She's cut it down some.
To be fair, she's had a lot of years to cut it down. She's probably just.
Well, I think it's a memory thing. It's not so much as a deliberate effort to minimize her past.
No, she has been very forthcoming with her past.
She's always been a very forthcoming woman.
That is a good way to put it.
That's
You
what
know,
she says.
your mom is quite a trip. Did you know you have a brother?
At least one.
So, cool.
I never met him. He's in another town.
Oh, you have at least two.
At least. I just, my mom's my mom. She does her thing. I live in the basement. I do mine. But we don't really, get in each other's business all that much. It would be very inconvenient for me if she was in my business all the time.
Your mom did mention someone in a traveling circus that did mime.
Yeah, that,
Was that just a hobby, or are we up to
No.
4 again?
it was kind of a failed attempt at letting my bird fly free, like that seagull book that was popular back in the day.
I'm not that knowledgeable with books.
It was a long time ago. It was a book. It was never a podcast. I don't think they ever put it on tape.
So have you learned any recipes yet? Because there seems to be a lot of interest in that.
I can juggle a potato.
There is so little call for that on a podcast, I can't tell you.
It's a visual thing. When it smacks into your hand, there's a sound, but it
And
really,
it's just the one potato.
just one.
Yeah, I've been digging up dirt.
Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. That's what I thought. There's a lot of dirt here.
Nothing wrong with digging up dirt. As long as you planting seeds, dig up all you want.
You could call it seeds.
I don't know if you get quite my meaning. See, when you plant seeds, they grow roots.
So would Roots be hundreds of listeners, or is that the seeds?
I don't know what you're talking about. But what I'm saying is, you ain't never gonna leave here.
Well, I've
If
got,
you digging up dirt, you put down roots, which means you gonna stay here.
I've got a good 2 years here. So that's like 10% of my life already. So that's...
Girl,
Yeah, sure.
been studying on your proposal.
All right.
And I know you've been talking to that podcast reporter girl. I've been studying up on those too. I got myself a pod.
Lord of mercy.
But I think you're right. She needs to stay. I mean, if she's gonna dig up dirt,
That's what I say.
you can't do that in a weekend or two. We got plenty of dirt. I see this going big. One of the things on the pod, this cereal. Oh yeah, it went on forever and ever and ever. I think she's got plenty of material. We'll just keep her here.
Okay. Well, what you planning on doing with it?
I figure if we talk to her long enough and she sticks around, she'll get caught up in the zeitgeist of our little town. It was on a podcast.
Oh, okay.
Zeitgeist.
Yeah, I still don't know what that is, but
She'll become one of us.
that's what I'm thinking.
So I hear you've been showing some interest in my mom.
Bella's a fine woman.
She's my mom.
I understand that, and you're not part of the deal.
I hate to tell you that, but I live in the basement. So we have to have an understanding.
All right, I was willing to go a bass boat, but at this point we're talking, John boat with an outboard motor.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just want you not to come in the basement when you come to see my mama,
I will do my very, very best.
especially if you're wearing that star. If you catch my drift, but I don't want you to catch my drift.
So, you met my boy.
Yeah, Larry is special.
He's part of the deal.
Dear Lord, I had a nice bass boat picked out for you.
So I'm part of the deal.
I understand that. You do recognize that in addition to my interest in your mother, my professional intrigue is piqued as well.
I was afraid of that. That could be a challenge. I heard that on a podcast. It was a challenge podcast.
So, you're having an affair.
It's not quite an affair yet. I have not transferred the papers to the boat.
I just want to be 100% certain because I was just going to ask about the boat, which is unusual.
It's a nice one. 14-foot watch tall.
What you want to know about my boat? You want to go for a ride?
That sounds kind of amazing, actually.
It's lovely this time of year.
All right,
Does the pod reach out to the pond?
probably not.
All right.
So should I take pictures?
No. That won't be necessary. No. As I understand it, these podcasts are largely an oral medium.
They generally are.
So pictures would not be necessary nor wanted.
I was just thinking, and I'm assuming it's a motorboat, that the noise of the motor might...
50 horse Yamaha.
Damn skip.
Honestly, the boat's a bit of a distraction. I really wanted to hear more about the affair.
Ain't no affair till the papers are transferred.
That's what I hear. And the son. There's an adult child involved in this.
You use the word adult a bit loosely, I believe.
I got a group to share.
He is coming along on his potatoes, though. I think he's up to 2 now.
I swear. Please, get
By
on.
the way, on your pod, get his recipe for potatoes au gratin. There's a bit too much paprika, but otherwise, he was...
God damn it, Frank.
Two.
Go ahead.
Pretty good, huh? I'm thinking this is my ticket out of the basement. I could be on Cirque du Soleil. That Canada one that they come around with all the
Yeah.
women with those feathery costumes on.
Yeah.
Drop the boat, that's
Well, you know, if you're going to get out of the basement, then I might not need to get rid of your mom.
Huh? My mama?
Yeah.
You're gonna kill my mama?
No, I said get rid of. I didn't say kill.
That's what. But always in the past, when you said get rid of that, remember when you wanted to get rid of the cat?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was some good hunting.
Yeah, it was a
And
lot.
good eating.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a big cat.
But no. You would never kill and eat your mama.
Okay, because she's pretty stringy, I bet. Skinny.
Come on in here,
Oh,
broadcast
shoot.
podcast girl. Sit on down. Have yourself a plate of potatoes au gratin.
Did you guys come to see my juggling?
We did. As a matter of fact, I thought we'd make this a group podcast. She has gotten into the zeitgeist of our community.
Did she get into that?
She did.
Did you get hurt?
She got all up in that
Are
zeitgeist.
you okay? You didn't get cut or nothing?
Is your night guy sharp?
Mine is.
His is.